Welcome to Yoga with Stephen. This video is part of our meditation series. Today we're going to be meditating on 3 dimensions of feeling: physical sensation, emotional feelings, and the feeling of being. And you can use this video to let go of your body. You can use it to let go of your mind. And you can use it to get into the flow of that wonderful river, which spiritual traditions call the heart. So let's start our meditation by closing our eyes. Just become aware of your posture. If it's comfortable for you, you want a nice feeling of a sort of open chest and a lifted head. Don't force it, but that feeling of lifting yourself up as you breathe in, relaxing down as you breathe out. And become aware of your feeling, your breathing as well. Becoming aware whether you are breathing deeply into your solar plexus, deep abdominal breathing, feeling your tummy expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. We often think of breathing into the tummy and breathing out of the heart center. As you're breathing in, your tummy expands. As you're breathing out, your chest, your shoulders, your arms and your hands are relaxing. We're doing this meditation as the sun is going down. It's shining straight on me as I'm sitting here. We've got the wonderful sound of water around us. It's such a beautiful place to meditate here in the Lake District. So now let's become aware of the first dimension of feeling, physical feeling. Our senses start physically and our feeling starts physically. So what can you feel physically as you're sitting there? Perhaps, what can you feel the feeling between your pelvis and the ground? Perhaps the feeling of the air around your body. The feeling of your limbs making contact with each other. The hands touching, the arms on the knees. Perhaps you can become aware of the feeling of your clothes on your skin. You might have some feelings which are pleasurable. You might have some feelings which are more painful. You might have feelings which are comfortable, and you might have feelings which are uncomfortable. Just become aware of how you are feeling physically. Physical senses help to bring us into the present moment, and they bring us into the awareness of the body, reconnecting us to our natural dimension. But now let's become aware of a deeper type of feeling, a more personal type of feeling, how we're feeling emotionally. How am I feeling? What are my feelings? So become aware of your feeling state. You might be feeling irritated, you might be feeling blissfully peaceful. You might be feeling agitated, you might be feeling calm. You might be feeling traumatized. Or you might not. Generally, emotional feeling is usually a reaction to circumstances. So become aware of the feelings you're carrying within you, reacting to the past. It can also be a reaction to expectations about the future too. So become aware of feelings that are already reflecting the future as you are envisaging it. But now we're going to go into a deeper level of feeling, the feeling of being. So the feeling of being, like the senses, only exists in the present moment, and like the senses, it flows within us and it flows outside of us. A good word that sort of captures it a little bit is atmosphere. Can you sense? What's the atmosphere you can sense? Another word is vibration, energy, state of consciousness is another one. Presence is a wonderful description of the feeling of being. What is your feeling of being at the moment? Is there any feeling of being at all, or you might not be able to connect to that terminology for the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice a couple of types of focus in order to help facilitate the feeling of being, and then we're going to keep returning to our feelings to see how they change following the focus. And there's two aspects to focus. One is what we focus on, and the other is how we focus. Often people think of meditation as focusing on just one thing. But of course, you can't actually focus on two things at the same time. You can only ever focus on just one thing. But what gives the feeling of focusing on many things is that your attention is jumping quickly from one to the other. So what we actually practice in meditation is holding your focus on just one thing rather than moving it around to lots of things, one quickly after the other. So it's the length of time that we're concentrating on one thing that's the key factor in the practice of focus in meditation. And it's when we go into that state of a still mind, a focused mind, focused on one thing for a sustained period of time, that we begin to feel the flow of contemplation, the feeling that I call the opening of the heart, that feeling of being rising up from within. But it's something that we suddenly feel. It could be like tuning into a radio wave or picking up a wave, that kind of thing. So for our first focus, we're just going to focus on the flow of the breath, which is a very easy focus to focus on. And let's first of all feel the flow of the breath as it relates to posture. So that sense of the line of your spine at the back of your body, as you're breathing in, that feeling of lifting yourself up, as you have to do when you've got a body, otherwise you're lying on the floor. So that feeling of lifting yourself up as you breathe in, and the feeling of relaxing down as you breathe out. Breathing in, your energy's rising up. Breathing out, it's going down. Breathing in, you're lifting yourself up. Breathing out, you're letting yourself go. Connecting to that feeling of your spine at the back of the body, connecting to the midbrain, the back of the brain, associated with the calm states of consciousness. Breathing in, lifting yourself up. Breathing out, letting yourself go. Now let's become aware of the feeling of our breath as it actually flows into the body, which is flowing down into our solar plexus or into the bottom of the lungs, causing the solar plexus to expand, and breathing out, flowing out of your heart. We're imagining it's flowing out of the heart. So breathing in, feel your tummy expand. Breathing out, your chest is relaxing, your shoulders, your arms and your hands are relaxing, that feeling of letting go. Breathing deep into your tummy center, breathing out of your heart, soft and loose, as if you're merging with the cosmos. Breathing into the tummy, the wave is flowing in. Breathing out of your heart, the wave is flowing out. Meditation, according to one of Buddha's actual sayings, is, he says, when I am breathing in, I am breathing in. When I am breathing out, I am breathing out. So we're in very good company here with this technique we're doing here. Breathing in, breathing out, tummy expanding, chest relaxing. Feeling the flow, the wave flowing in and flowing out. So there's two practices of focusing on the flow of the breath. So now as you're sitting there, let's return to those three feelings. How are you now feeling physically? How are you now feeling emotionally? And what is your experience of the feeling of being right now? Are you feeling the flow? Can you sense a presence? Are you becoming absorbed in the state of meditation? So now let's do another focus. A visualization. Visualizations use light as the medium of focus. Any form is a form of light, particle-based rather than wave-based. So as we're sitting, breathing in and out of our tummy, just imagine that your tummy is peaceful like a lake of clear water in which the moon is reflected. Visualize a lake of clear water in which the moon is reflected. Breathing in, feel your tummy expand. Breathing out, feel your tummy contract. Your tummy peaceful like a clear lake on a full moon night, reflected clearly in the water. How does that visualization make you feel? And now breathing into the tummy and breathing out of the heart. Imagine that your heart has warmed up, and visualize your heart like the sun, radiant with light. Rays of light flowing out, rays of light flowing in. Breathing into your tummy, breathing out of your heart. You're radiating light like the sun, like the stars. You're radiating light. Breathing light in, breathing light out. Your heart warm like the sun. Solar plexus peaceful like the moon. Heart warm like the sun. Warm as love is warm, like the sun, absorbing and radiating light. How does that visualization make you feel? Now get the feeling of that feeling of your energy flowing up as you breathe in, the spinal feeling to the middle of your head, flowing down as you breathe out. And as you breathe in, that sense of your energy ascending upwards. And now imagine that your head is not your head, but in fact it is the cosmos. It's vastly expanding out into the cosmos. And your thoughts are not your thoughts, they are luminous stars. Your thoughts shine like luminous stars. Your consciousness has expanded out into the consciousness of the vast cosmos, the infinite galaxies, infinite inspirations of light, sparks of light in all directions, overwhelming sparks of light, in the same way that in mystical traditions, as you go upwards, you enter the domains of light, the angelic realms full of beings of light. So thinking of your thoughts luminous like the clear night sky full of sparkling stars. So having done those three visualizations, moon in your solar plexus, sun in your heart, the cosmos in your head, is your head. How does that make you feel? How do you feel physically? How do you feel emotionally? What is your feeling of being? Your feeling of flow? Your state of absorption? And shall we do one more focus using sound waves, using mantra? Let's use some peace mantras, shall we? Feel your solar plexus expanding and contracting as you breathe in and out. And let's vibrate our solar plexus with the Hebrew word for peace, Shalom. Breathing in Sha, breathing out Lom. Shalom. Shalom. Peace, peace, peace. Breathing in Sha, breathing out Lom. It's like the Om sound in Sanskrit, isn't it? Shalom. All these words are connected if you go back far enough. Breathing in Sha, breathing out Lom. Peace in your solar plexus. Now breathing into your tummy, breathing out of your heart. Shall we use the Sanskrit word for unity, Soham? Breathing in, so, breathing out, hum, out of your chest. Breathing into the tummy, so, breathing out, hum. It means inside and outside are one, subject and object are one. Breathing into your tummy, breathing out of your heart, so, hum. Going deep into the ocean of being within, reaching out into the vast cosmos of light without, into the tummy, so. The universe is within me, out of your heart, hum. The universe is all around me. I am the universe all around me. And now let's use a third word for peace from Arabic, Salaam. Let's connect it to the feeling of the spine again. Breathing in, lifting yourself up to the middle of your head. Breathing out, relaxing down. Breathing in, Sa. Breathing out, Lam, relaxing. Sa. Lam, relaxing. Sa, lifting yourself up. Lam, relaxing down. Feeling that energy flowing up and down the spine. Salaam, peace. Now you may find that you like the feeling of breathing into your tummy. You might like the feeling of breathing out of your heart. You might like the feeling of flowing up. One is the depth dimension, one is the width dimension, one is the height dimension. And we all resonate differently to these different dimensions, but they're all dimensions of meditation, all dimensions of vaster extensions of being. And we can blend these peace mantras together, something we probably need to do in this world, don't we, today? So let's just now, disconnecting it from the body, like a chant, like an incantation, silently repeating Shalom, Soham, Salaam, Shalom, Soham, Salaam, Shalom, Soham, Salaam, Shalom, Soham, Salaam. And now see how you are feeling. How are you feeling physically? How are you feeling emotionally? And what is the feeling of being within you? And as I like to say, if you can feel the flow, let yourself go. Wonderful. So let's finish our meditation there. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.